I could do 100 pull-ups.
Bullshit. All right, here we go.
In a row.
He even says in a row. Oh, Alex, the credibility submarine is getting imploded. Oh, my God.
I could squat 600 pounds.
Hey, folks, Dr. Mike here for RP Strength and for another entity. I am here to represent RP Strength, but also lizard people, Illuminati. Scott, what else we got?
Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth.
Flat Earth.
Flat Earth. Somehow, like Freemason wasp people are involved. White Anglo-Saxon Protestants, of course, the Jews. Hello. And why not even like the ancient lost city of Wakanda? Because today we are reviewing none other than the, I can't believe I'm saying this, fitness, progress, and journey and supplement regime of the one, the only, a Mr. Alex Jones. Oh, and Alex, if you're watching this, they already know. 3, 2, 1, let's know things.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been working out.
Louis Simmons? I don't know what's going on. Okay. All right, Alex Jones. Okay, let's have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been working out 98 days today. If I get below 240, I would have lost 50 pounds.
Holy crap, I didn't know he was 290. That's a lot of fun and food and drinks to get that big. That is really impressive. And 50 pounds in 98 days is, I would say, something you can pull off if you have done absolutely nothing for your health and fitness. And as a matter of fact, have done the reverse lifestyle of where you're slowly trying to kill yourself with junk food and all this other stuff. And in the first run of 100 days, you could lose 50 pounds. Some of that's water weight. Most of it would be fat. Some of it would be muscle, maybe, unless you're lifting. But that kind of like, you know, gee whiz, a pound every other day, that is extremely rapid. And even though it's inspirational, I think it's awesome that Alex Jones has done this. One thing I would say for those of you watching is try to shoot for something more realistic. Trying to shoot for kind of a maximum of maybe 2 pounds per week, sometimes even 1.5 pounds for even very large people is best practice for about 12 weeks at a time. Take a break from the diet, maintain, and then go back in 8 to 12 weeks later. That's a sustainable kind of fat loss and weight loss that you can actually keep off your body and you have the least chance of burning out. And for most folks that are under 200 pounds, really 1 pound per week of weight loss sustainably for no longer than about 12 weeks at a time with an 8 to 12 week break after a maintain is probably best practice. And the reason I'm saying this is like, this is inspirational. It's dope. And some people can do it, but remember, sometimes, and maybe most times, the most inspirational weight loss and feats are also the most statistically unlikely. That's why they're inspirational. They're really impressive. You're not just impressed with like blasé, everyone can do this kind of stuff. And so a lot of people turn inspiration into aspiration, and then, that kind of screws them up a little bit because they feel like a failure because they only lost 30 pounds, or they tried to lose 50. They got so hungry and so tired, they quit the diet. And they go, well, it's just not in me to do this stuff. Well, if you set a much more conservative, or challenging, but realistic goal, you would have succeeded.
Let's see right now, it's up to close to 290 actually. By the time I started weighing, I was about 285. So here we go. Woo! All right, folks.
Did you see?
239.
239. Good job, Alex Jones. But I have a question. Is that scale actually reflecting your weight? And I don't just mean that maybe you rigged the scale. Maybe you're using advanced AI-based video editing software that shows the number as if it was the real number, but the real number was that you've lost almost no weight at all. And as a matter of fact, with AI video modification and generation, maybe you're still the same person. And even though you look much more impressive than you used to, kudos to you, maybe that's not what you really look like. Maybe the whole thing is fake. And Alex, is anything real?
And what is Alex Jones doing?
Scott, why don't we have our own rotating cube that says RP? No, seriously. No. Don't. It's because you don't love me enough.
That's true.
Is that difficult to do or at this point nominally easy?
Oh, we could do it.
I'm not saying I want to do it. I'm just asking why you abandoned me like this.
We could do it.
It's cool.
From now on.
It gives you a real take. Can you imagine back when Alex Jones was just starting his insanity in like the early 2000s? If you showed someone this from like 2025, 2024, whenever this was recorded, and you were like, look, Alex Jones has a news channel. It'd be like, oh my God, America's wrecked. Like, actually, everyone kind of has their own news channel now. It's just like it costs almost nothing. And don't worry, like he's not the dominant political figure. But you know who is the dominant political figure? Is it Donald Trump? I don't know. Did Donald Trump even win the election? Was there really an election, or is a Robo Biden still in charge? If you think you know, the lizard people might have other things to tell you.
Why has he lost so much weight? What's happening? And so...
Hey, he used to be in shape. Cool. Look at those traps. Like all jokes, all love and respect. Although after the Sandy Hook thing, I think Alex Jones gets precisely zero love and respect. His eyes in that young picture, they don't... Scott, does that look like a person who's got all their shit together?
He looks interesting.
Interesting.
I grew up playing sports and was in really good shape when I was a teenager. And then by the time I hit about 21, I was just an absolute exercise addict.
Oh my God, some classic poses. I mean, my God, dude, honestly, bro, them eyes, man, that's some like American Psycho type of shit, no? Look at the emptiness and hatred in his eyes. But he was a handsome man. Yeah. Why wouldn't he be a handsome man?
I could do 100 pull-ups.
Bullshit. All right, here we go. Let me take a drink of my shaker.
Here come the back and my claims.
It's so funny that I could even get internally mildly irritated at a misstep in the veracity of claims by Alex Jones. Not exactly anchored to the truth. Folks, if you have a video of someone doing 100 strict pull-ups, I'd sure like to see it. Eccentric control, at least minimally, full dead hang, and at least eye level to the bar, for the love of God. I highly suspect Alex Jones has not done this. All truth assessments are, of course, probabilistic in nature. And so I could be wrong, but it's not likely. It's not likely.
In a row.
He even says in a row, oh, Alex, the credibility submarine is getting imploded. Oh, my God.
I could squat 600 pounds. I went in, hadn't been to the doctor in about a year. I got a checkup. They took my blood.
Alex, you gave a medical corporation your blood? You do understand that they almost certainly immediately went to go genetically extract the very essence of you, cloning multiple replacement components of you, growing them in a full sim reality where they all thought they were the real Alex Jones, and then propagandizing them to be left-leaning. Is that what he's against, Scott? The left?
Yeah.
He's kind of left. He's kind of like, he's beyond shapes and shit. I don't know if right-wingers are interested in claiming Alex Jones. Yeah, so I don't understand why you'd ever give away your blood. Must have been the young you. You didn't really know how far the rabbit hole went.
Did all the blood work, and they said, well, you're now about to be pre-diabetic.
Scott.
He was pre-diabetic.
I just wanted to tell you I love you, man, and I care about you, and you're pre-diabetic.
I know, I can tell.
Okay, so science time. The way to calculate whether you're pre-diabetic or not is that if you have an insulin, a glycosylated hemoglobin, insulin A1C, that is not at the diabetic range, but is above the normal range. And up to the very limit of the normal range, most medical professionals will tell you, like, that's just natural human variation much of the time. If you test very high or right at the pre-diabetic range, it is logical for a doctor to tell you, like, you're not pre-diabetic yet, but you're at the very high end of a normal A1C range. And so just kind of know that if it was lower, it'd probably be better. Most doctors don't like to do that because it like needlessly scares people. And most of the time they're just like in the normal range, just fine. They will be for decades. And but when you're also like in bad shape and you're eating poorly and stuff, and you tell the doctor that, they're like, yeah, look, you're not pre-diabetic yet, but like I wouldn't bet on it not coming soon. So no, it's all jokes aside, it's a thing.
Mickey Willis was also concerned, great filmmaker, good friend of mine. He said, dude, you look like hell.
Jeez, what a friend. Hey, Scott, what do I look like?
Beautiful.
Thank you.
And he goes, do you know Sean Johnson?
Scott, am I supposed to know who these people are?
I have no idea.
Jimmy,
Bob, Little Mo with the gimpy leg.
Little Mo with the gimpy leg. You're going to want to go to this one exercise facility. Ask for Frank. Yeah, Frank Catrone. No, not Frank Johnson. And he's going to give you his business card to his buddy Phil. And Phil's going to hook you up with another connect to... You guys writing this down? This is how you get in shape.
He's not really a physical trainer, but he's a former Navy SEAL.
Scott, we're getting the, if we're keeping tabs on how many absurdities and flexes you can layer into one video, we got 600-pound squat, 100 pull-ups.
Pre-diabetic.
We got trained by Navy SEAL. We stacking the deck here, man. You're about to be the fittest motherfucker of all time up in here. Shit.
So let me just show you one thing here. This is Ultimate Sea Moss in gummies and capsules. The capsules are twice as strong, but the gummies are great. Irish sea moss is a known superfood.
Facts. Sea moss has never been defeated, and if I can't even say it, Scott. I got Mothra and Godzilla, but it's sea moss versus kale or some shit like that. Hey, that's kind of a fun way to get kids to eat healthy, you know? Like, hey, kids, you're going to eat your sea moss? They're like, no, sea moss sucks. Like, well, you must not like mechanized warfare from late 1980s Japanese mangas. But I love that stuff. Well, guess what? Kale monster. Anyone? No one? Don't show this to your kids, please. We'll get canceled instantly.
And it's just so full of vitamins and minerals and bioavailable iodine that goes right into your cells with the missing link.
Scott, do I really need to science these things?
I mean, you can.
I mean,
if you'd like to speak on bioavailable iodine, the audience would love to hear.
Bioavailable iodine is great. Would I call it the missing link of the cell? I don't know. I just I want to get in front of like Dennis Hassabis, who's like head of Google DeepMind, and he's working on digitally reconstructing the human cell in simulation right now, and be like, Dennis, come here, Dennis. You guys found the missing link in there, right? He's like, like homeostasis? What do you mean? Like, no. Bioavailable iodine. He's like, yes. Actually, Dr. Mike, the missing link is right here. And he just guides me to a door that outside of Google headquarters, pushes me out, slams it, and locks it. That's what the treatment I should be receiving with that shit. But no, like green supplements like this have some utility. They're not magical, but if you have them along with a well-balanced diet, it's totally fine.
2 billion plus people, the UN estimates, have cognitive disabilities just from lack of iodine.
Oh, Scott, are we citing a globalist organization for data?
Wow.
That's just like, why don't you cite the WHO on vaccine policies next, Alex? Curious, selective citing. That's all I'm going to say.
Most iodine is bound to other elements, and you don't really absorb it properly. This is bioavailable, goes right into your cells.
Most people do not have an iodine deficiency. And the people in the world that have an iodine deficiency mostly live in grinding third world poverty. I know that's crazy to say.
And of course, this is one of the very best rehydration, pre-workout, post-workout. It's really like vitamin mineral fusion. It's got the vitamins, it's got the minerals, and then it's got really high quality electrolytes, and it tastes great, and it's really strong, and it's all natural.
You could get that stuff going, and I'm sure it has some function. But I like for my products that I use to be very specific to something. I don't like to be like pixie dusted, which is a term for when they just put everything they can into a supplement. They're like, look, it has all the stuff. I want my stuff high quality from trusted sources, and I want it to have just the specific thing that I want. And when I need electrolytes for rehydration, I turn to Element. Element's real. It works. There's a link in the description. I've got a code or whatever, and maybe you can go buy some. But to be completely honest with you, Element is awesome because they don't claim that it's saving the world. It's just more electrolytes for when you get dehydrated during and after workouts to rehydrate you better, and it tastes great. And it doesn't have everything else in it. And oddly, iodine is missing. Scott, do we even trust the Element folks? They didn't put molecular unbound iodine in it?
I actually have a call with them at 4. I'll bring it up.
Bring it up.
Iodine.
Ask them before you even have the call. Like at the beginning of the call, be like, pause, fellas. What is the key unlocking mechanism to the rest of the cell? And if they don't say iodine, just take the telephone receiver and slam it. We're done.
And if you want that next level foundational energy that the medical, facilities get their patients to take.
Who the is Dr. Jones? Is that Alex Jones?
Yes.
No. What? Scott, you're kidding.
It's like colloquial, like, Dr. Jones is magic.
That's a colloquial use of the term doctor.
Yeah. Chiropractors use it.
Oh, burn. Chiropractors, we love you. Some of you are great. Some of you play too damn much and think you can cure the common cold with neck manipulation. Although, to be fair, at least they went and got technically a doctoral degree in Doctor of Chiropractic. You got to go to school and everything. Scott, did you suspect that Dr. Alex Jones? Scott, are we misunderstanding this?
The globalists, Mike. Jesus.
Oh, that's true, man. He's got like multiple advances. He's run a university fighting the globalists. Scott, there's no way this is real, man. There's no way. There's no way it's really him, this Dr. Jones, is it? Is it some guy he's associated with that's also named Jones?
It'd be very confusing. The other Dr. Jones. Dude, so I'm on the website for Dr. Jones's Naturals, and it says in the FAQ, Dr. Jones has been in the medical field for over 45 years. So I guess it might be another.
It's
Dr.
another
Jones?
Dr. Jones. Is it like a
How?
relative or something?
That's so confusing.
Can you is he a real guy? Is there a website that shows his face?
I'm on the website. I'm trying to find an about. I just found it in FAQ.
Oh boy. Well, you let me know if you find anything out.
Okay, so I have something here for you. My breaking news. In recent weeks, Jones has been promoting a new supplement site, Dr. Jones's Naturals, on air. He says it's owned by his father, David Jones, a dentist. Alex has been urging people to spend their money there in addition to, or instead of, at InfoWars in-house store.
Okay. Oh, what kind of things do you purchase at an InfoWars store?
There's also supplements there.
Oh, man.
I looked at it.
They get you with both.
Yeah.
Folks, there is still more video to come, so don't turn that dial, whatever 1950s TV reference that is. We have a members area, and there's a longer, bigger, more uncut version of this video and all the other videos that we make on the Friday show and a ton of other amazing scientific content. It costs a little bit of money. It's more if you're a lizard person, but since you people run the government and everything, then you should pay more. Did I say people? I meant lizard people.
You shouldn't take the 2-pill recommended dose because you can be bouncing off the walls. Quite frankly, I get very aggressive on it.
What? This is the next scene after that?
Okay, this is a bonus clip. This is a bonus clip completely unrelated, but I couldn't pass it.
Oh, what's going on, Scott? My brain.
This is him working out.
No, it's him being like
No, he's working out.
Waterboarded with alcohol.
Oh, yeah, one more. 1776. More than enough.
Did he just say 1776?
Yeah, it's so good. Hold on, I'm rewinding. It's a lot to take in.
Is that absinthe?
I don't know.
I sure hope.
1776. More than enough. Fucking eyes.
This is a man you want supplements from. Wait, I don't know. I say some crazy shit, so I back up. Oh my God. Does not disappoint.
Shit.
This is the only clip I can find of him working out.
It's amazing. This is amazing. And who is his crew? Look at the guys are like TikTok or skateboard teens. Oh my God. Everything about this is the best thing I've ever seen.
Shit.
Is that the end?
That's the end.
I don't care how this does. Views, watch, I don't care. This is the best episode of the Friday Exercise Scientist Critique Show we've ever done. Scott, ever, right?
Yes, 100%. Oh my God. Alex is the fucking best, man.
Should I wrap it up?
Yes, please. This has already gone too long. Almost an hour.
Holy shit. Guys, some vitamins and supplements are pretty cool. Being dedicated to exercise is awesome. Being consistent and regimented is a good thing. And as a human being, I have to commend Alex Jones for losing a bunch of weight, getting back into very good shape. I wish him the best of luck going forward. And I think he's doing some great stuff. Do you have to go buy his supplements? No. If you find that yourself compelled to do it, by all means. If you find yourself a bit reserved and skeptical, I can understand where you're coming from. Alex Jones gets, I got one. Ready, Scott? I rate Alex Jones a 10 out of Alex Jones. But Mike, that's absurd. Or have you been living your whole life upside down? And now for the first time are seeing clarity. What? Yeah, I'll give the plug. Lizardpeople.net, discount code Dr. Mike. Get all of your globalist paraphernalia to make sure that dumb thing the globalists do happens. Good. Yep, that's it. See you guys next time. Whew, that was fun. I feel more illuminated, like the Illuminati, who I suppose I haven't received a check from in years. Jesus, am I even in a loop anymore? You want to stay in a loop? You watch this video right here. It looks like another one of our videos about sports and science and getting fit, but really it's a grand conspiracy of who knows what. See you next time.